Hello again. So I'm continuing my series on learning on the Janux website, and I wanted to make a short video about the workflow I was going to use to go over and study the material that is on the website. So what I want to do to start is, so we have the Unit 1 materials posted for the Chemistry of Beer course. And if you'll notice, there are videos and discussions and practice assignments and required reading resources, I would say. So where I'm going to start actually is this document here, which says it's called the learning outcomes. So these are the goals of the course. This is what we're supposed to be getting out of this. And conveniently, it looks like it's broken up into both a brewing section and then also a chemistry and biochemistry section. So that's helpful because if you're just looking to study one or the other, then you can just look at those learning goals by themselves. But if you want to do both together, then obviously you can do that. So what I would suggest though is I'm gonna read through the ones that are applicable to me. So that way I have an idea of what I should be paying attention to as I come to the content. So after I do that, my plan is to go through and watch each of the videos for the sections. And I'm going to watch each of them with their actual transcripts so I can take notes as well. So I'm actually going to watch them and do the notes this way. And then after I do the video, or while I'm doing the videos content, I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to do the readings as well. So they have different readings based on different topics. And it looks like they covered different learning objectives too. So I'll take notes on each of these as I go through and actually read each of these assignments as well. So once I am finished with all of that stuff, what I plan to do is if I have any questions, I'm going to go to the discussion forums and I'm going to see if the question was mentioned before, or I'll ask a question if it's something new myself. That way I can just seek help from the community, because I know everyone's from very different backgrounds and stuff. So I'll see if they can lend a helping hand first, and then if you have contacts, if you're taking this with friends or anyone, definitely use the actual contacts and the chat system to talk to them about the assignments. Okay, so once I have all of that done, once I've done all those things, had my questions answered, posted to discussion forums and done that, I'm going to take the practice questions is what I'm going to do that will kind of give me an idea of how well I've been picking up the information. And these you can actually take more than once. I missed one or two on the first go through of this, but you can try again. So it was actually helpful because when I saw the one that I missed, I could go back and I could see I could attempt it again and learn from those mistakes. Now, what I will say, though, is all of this content looks to be on a schedule, so there are dates next to these units of when the content's going to be released. So I'm gonna try and have the content for each of those sections done well before the next unit comes out because of this right here. So we have an assignment that we have an actual quiz, like a graded quiz for the course, and it becomes available on January 21st. And if you go into the assignments pane, you can actually see those quizzes are there too. So you can see when those come out, how many points they're worth, and also when they're due. So this first one comes out on the 21st of January, and it's due 2 days later. So my final thing for a unit is going to be able to take that quiz. But if I have any questions, I'll have a couple of days to go back and review the content for that before I move on to the next unit. So that's more or less how I will go through this information as I'm studying this content. But I just want to make kind of a quick workflow video to show you start to finish how I plan to tackle each of the units from this point forward.